So let's talk about defects of urea cycle. I have understood this also. So now, do you remember this picture? Will you remember this nicely? What do I put here?
OCA.
Great. O, then C, and then A. Okay. So what do I put here? See, CP. Okay. And here?
Aspartate.
Aspartate. Here?
Urea.
Here?
Arginosuccinate.
Okay. So this is the urea cycle, you can see. Now carbonyl, you can see before also there is one reaction. So you can remember this Lenzman reaction. So this is CO2 plus NH3 plus ATP, 2 ATP. This is CPS1. So this is how you can easily remember this urea cycle. Now, so this is first step. So if there is a problem in step 1, what will happen? What will be accumulated if CPS1 is defective? If defect happens here. So the whole picture keep into your brain. Close your eyes, imagine the whole picture, and then, okay, that is the location, okay, this enzyme absent. What will happen? If this enzyme absent, what will happen? So that is why I have given this. So if this enzyme is absent, number 1, CPS1 is absent, what will happen? Rise in ammonia, okay? Ammonia will be very high. Only rise in ammonia. You will see only rise in ammonia, okay? Now, this is number 1 reaction. So this is number 2 reaction. So what will happen? OTC. So if this is not there, what will happen? This carbonyl phosphate is also accumulated, and you know this carbonyl phosphate will convert into orotic acid. Carbonyl phosphate converts into carbonyl phosphate. Just remember, carbonyl phosphate is equal to orotic acid. CP is equal to orotic acid. Now, this is carbonyl phosphate is equal to orotic acid. When CP comes, you remember orotic acid. I will tell you how. CP is equal to orotic acid. So here you will see ammonia is increased. Here orotic acid is increased. Orotic acid is increased. Now let's come to this here. So this is third number enzyme. So if this is not there, what will happen? What will be accumulated?
Citrulline.
Yes, arginosuccinate synthase. This is ASS. So citrulline will be high. And this is a very important thing. This disorder has very high citrulline, very, very high citrulline. 1,000 times high citrulline. Yes, 1,000, about 1,000 millimeter per. So very high citrulline concentration. But if you see, come at this 4th position. This is 4th. So if this is absent, what will happen? Arginosuccinate or arginosuccinate lyase. If this is absent, what will happen?
Accumulation of arginosuccinate.
Yes, accumulation of arginosuccinate. Great. And then now, so if this enzyme is A is absent, what will happen?
Accumulation of arginine.
Arginine. Great. So this is how, if you remember this, so you can easily find out, you can easily memorize disorders also. Okay, this is very easy. Now I'll tell you. So if this is absent, so you know, ammonia is high. If this is high, if this is absent, number 2, what will be high? Carbonyl phosphate means orotic acid. Okay, orotic acid will be high. Now, if this is absent, citrulline will be high. If this is absent, arginosuccinate will be high. If this is absent, arginine will be high. So remember this picture. Imagine this picture repeatedly so that you will remember easily everything.
What enzyme is 5?
5 is arginase.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Arginase. That is what I told you. A. This is A. This 4th enzyme is AS. This is ASS. So easily you can remember. Remove one S from this. This becomes 4th enzyme. Remove S from this. This becomes 5th enzyme. third, fourth, fifth enzyme. They are easy to remember. Only you have to remember 1 and 2, CPS1 and OTC. CPS1, OTC, and that's it. Now I'll tell you how this carbamoyl phosphate convert into orotic acid. So now I'll tell you, so if this enzyme is absent, what will happen if this is absent?
Accumulation of carbamoyl phosphate.
Great. Accumulation of, and what is the name of this number 2 enzyme?
OTC.
Can you see OTC here?
Yes, sir.
So if OTC is absent, carbamoyl phosphate will become high. If it is high, it will come out of the mitochondria. In mitochondria, it will be very high. Sorry, in cytosol, it will be very high. And this high, there is second enzyme similar to CPS. This is called, sorry, there is second system that will utilize this carbamoyl phosphate. Okay, the system is called pyrimidine synthetic pathway. Because this CPS is also synthesized by carbamoyl CPS2. Here you can see CPS2. Carbamoyl phosphate is synthesized from CPS2 also. Carbon dioxide plus the here glutamine will be there. Glutamine. So carbamoyl phosphate will convert into intermediate of pyrimidine. This is called orotic acid. There is 2 pathways that can utilize carbamoyl phosphate. One pathway is urea cycle. If urea cycle is defective, there is second pathway that will utilize this carbamoyl phosphate. The pathway is pyrimidine synthetic pathway. And this pyrimidine synthetic pathway will convert urea carbamoyl phosphate into orotic acid. And you know what is orotic acid? Because it is an intermediate of pyrimidine. So it will convert into orotic acid. Orotic acid ultimately will convert into. So this is orotic acid. That orotic acid converts from carbamoyl phosphate. That is why I told you to remember carbamoyl phosphate means orotic acid. So whatever enzyme is deficient, here, so ultimately this will also block the whole pathway. This will make whole pathway sluggish. So ultimate effect will be, there will be high ammonia increase in all enzyme deficiency. There will be high ammonia elevation. If this is absent, you know easily ammonia is accumulated. If this is also absent, number 2 enzyme, there will be accumulation of ammonia. If there is number 3, there will also be accumulation of ammonia, because the flow will be obstructed. If flow is obstructed, so ammonia will be accumulated. If this is also absent, there will be accumulation of ammonia. And if number 5 enzyme, that is called arginase, if it is absent, there will also be accumulation of ammonia. But in such condition, in last enzyme deficiency, there will be moderate hyperammonemia. In all 4 conditions, there will be hyperammonemia, not moderate, very high ammonia. Did you get that?
Yes.
In 5th condition, there will be moderate ammonia, hyperammonia plus arginemia. Though it is an semi-essential amino acid, but arginine in high quantity can be toxic, very toxic. Anything in high quantity is toxic. The citrulline in high quantity, it also becomes toxic. Okay, so